I just have a couple of last questions for you that we'd like to ask. Is there anything in this, what we've talked about, that you feel we've missed that the audience should hear in this broad discussion of trusted technology, trusted internet, trusted people, trusted customers, trusted brands? Is there anything else that you think we've missed that we should briefly chat about?
How did we go through this conversation with so little said about AI, right? All we talked about is trusting AI agents and we talked about trusting AI models and all that. But I thought maybe something that, we should talk about, after all, this is for sales and marketing individuals, is how one can actually use AI. And people are so scared about AI taking away all their jobs and all that sort of stuff. But I think there's a huge opportunity also for us. I'm sure you do, I do. We use AI every day. And really, the value here is that I think one of the things that your audience should keep in mind is that, they've got a lot of know how already in their head. They know how to do these things. AI is not going to replace that. AI is going to replace large amounts of data. That's going to replace, sort of like querying that sort of stuff. But that know how, being able to prompt AI to be able to like create programs, create solutions, even just the voice of the customer, more intelligently interacting with your customer. You can use AI to be able to do that. You have the know how of what you want to be able to ask. How do you go out and do that? How do you look at a different way of creating things, creating new marketing programs and things like that, where you can use this to do that? I think it's important. But I think something that people should think about in all of this is when you think about your business and you think about, penetrating accounts, you think about account-based marketing. You think about, how do you interact with the customer to get the most value, that customer relationship and reference? How can you use AI to augment that, to be able to ask the right questions, suggest the right things, and also just help that whole process, make it faster and just make it more relevant, right? And I think it's something that I get this all the time from, we use it a lot in our company. One of the things we have an effort on is like, what is the real tangible value that we're getting with the AI technology we're using? How is it save time? But more importantly, how is it improve what we've actually generated as output? And so this is something to keep in mind.